Hi, this is a numerical reasoning 10-item practice set. This is intended for the civil service professional exam review. For number 1, we are given the distribution where we have the allotment for senior citizens, PWDs, the poorest of the poor, and laid-off workers. So the percentage distribution would be 10%, 15%, 45%, and 35% respectively for these sectors. And the total social amelioration fund for 2020 would be 190 million. The question would be how much was the budget for the poorest of the poor. So this will correspond to 45%, which would be 198 times 0.45 equal to 89.1 or 89.1 million. For number 2, referring to the same distribution, we are told that for 2021, SAF allotment was 73.5 million for those who were laid off. If maintaining the same budget allocation as that of 2020, the sharing would be 35%, 10%, 15%, and 45% for laid off individuals, senior citizens, PWDs, and poorest of the poor respectively. So when given that 73.5 is equal to 35% of the total, which would be in this solution that is represented by x. So x is 73.5 divided by 0.35, and that's equal to 210 or 210 million. For number 3, we are given the illustration and we're looking for the area of the garden. And if the path's width is 1.5 meters, then we would have to cut two portions of 1.5 for the width and two portions of the path for the length. So the length being 10 meters, so we go 10 meters minus 1.5 meters times 2, so that would be 7 meters for the length, and for the width that will be 7 meters minus 3, and that's equal to 4 meters. Therefore, the area of the garden would be 7 meters times 4 meters or 28 meters squared. For number 4, we are given that a can of milk has a round base and a top at 3 inches diameter and height of 5 inches. So to get the area of the base of the milk can, one will have to consider that the base would be a circle or that it is round. So its area then would be pi r squared, where r is the radius, and from the givens, the radius would be 3 inches divided by 2, which will be equal to 1.5 inches. Therefore, the required area would be pi times 1.5 inches times 1.5 inches, and that would be equal to 2.25 pi inches squared. For number 5, a can of milk for the same problem as that of number 4, we are asked for the milk can's surface area without its base and top. So this will correspond to the area of the sides of the milk can. And we will have to look for the length of this side, which will correspond to the perimeter of the base, and the perimeter of the base of anything that's circular or round will be 2 pi r, And for this case, it will be 2 pi times 1.5 inches. And given that the height is 5 inches, therefore the surface area will be perimeter times height, or 2 pi 1.5 inches times 5 inches, and that will give us 15 inches squared. For number 6, we are given the illustration, and we're going to look for the area of triangle ABC. And the area of a triangle will be 1/2 base times height. Substituting the values, we have 1/2 times 7 centimeters times 4 centimeters, giving us 14 square centimeter. For number 7, we are given the case of having a Rubik's Cube, which consists of 64 smaller cubes. Each small cube measures 0.5 inch on its side. What is the surface area of this Rubik's Cube? So the solution for this would be that the Rubik's Cube has 6 sides, and its side will have 4 smaller squares. Okay, so we will have 4 squares at 0.5 inch each. Then that would be 2 inches by 2 inches will be 4 inches square for its surface area. And because there are 6 sides to a cube, then that would be equal to 2 times 2, which is 4 times 6, and that's equal to 24 inches squared. Therefore, our answer is none of these. For number 8, we have the given that a 500 ml 25% orange juice is mixed with a 400 ml 30% orange juice, and we would have to compute for the percentage of orange juice in the resulting mixture. Given the illustration, we have the volume, the percentage of orange, and the corresponding amount or volume for each of the mixtures. So for the 500 ml at 25%, that will be 125 ml of orange juice, and for the 400 ml at 30%, that will be 120 ml. Therefore, for the total of 900 ml, 145 of that will be orange juice. Therefore, the percentage of the orange of the total volume will be 145 divided by 900, which will be equal to 16.11, or rounded off, that will be equal to 20%. For number 9, we are given that we're going to have a disinfectant alcohol at 70%, which will have to be mixed from 1.5 liters of 90% alcohol and 60% alcohol solution. So mapping out the same way as we did number 8. So for the 1.5 liters, that will be a 90% solution, alcohol solution. And for the unknown 60% alcohol solution, we will have to represent that as X. And therefore, the total volume of this mixture will be 1.5 liters plus X liters. And the resulting volume will have to have 0.7 or 70% alcohol. So 1.5 liters at 90% alcohol will correspond to 1.35 liters plus 0.6 liters X, and that's equal to 1.5 times 0.7 liters plus 0.7 X. Moving the variables from an equation equal to 1.35 liters plus 0.6x is equal to 1.05 liters plus 0.7x. All the x variables go to one side of the equation, and we move the x's to the right side and the constants on the left hand side. So 1.35 minus 1.05 will give us 0.30 liters, and that's equal to 0.1x. Therefore, x will be equal to 0.30 liters divided by 0.1, and that's equal to 3 liters. For the last item, we have a 30% garlic condiment mixed with a 50% garlic condiment to produce a 200 ml 45% garlic condiment. So we are asked as to the volume of the 30% garlic condiment used. So mapping this out similarly with the previous items, we have X volume of the 30% garlic plus 200 ml minus X at 50% garlic, and that would be equal to a 200 ml volume at 45% garlic. So X times 0.3 is 0.3X plus 200 ml times 0.5 minus 0.5x, and that will be equal to 200 times 0.45 or 90 ml. So the resulting equation will be 100 ml minus 90 ml. That's equal to 0.5x minus 3x or 0.2x. Therefore, x will be equal to 10 ml divided by 0.2, and that will give us 50 ml. So this is the last item. I hope things are clearly explained, and we would like to receive any comment, suggestion from you. Thank you for listening.